Alright everyone, today we are going to talk about a zoonotic infection that's called plague. It's caused by a pleomorphic organism bacteria that's called Yersinia pestis. Reservoir, it is being the rodent, the wild rodents. Source being the fly, the rat fly. Okay. Now mode of transmission. Mode of transmission is either by the bite of the infected rat fly, or the direct contact with the tissue of the infected animal, or droplet inhalation. Now blocked flea, this is a condition that is found in the fly as it takes the infected blood meal. It results in the blockage of the proventriculus because of the haphazardly extensive, enormously bacilli multiplication growth. Okay, so as a result, what happens, it is not able to take its meal more meal, and eventually it dies. And as an attempt, when it tries to take its meal, it regurgitates the infected blood, or the bacilli in the particular person. As a result, the transmission is taking place. Now let's talk about the clinical types of human plague. There are three main types. Okay, there's bubonic, pneumonic, and septicemic. Repeat after me: bubonic, pneumonic, and septicemic. Bubonic, pneumonic, and septicemic. So as the name suggests, in bubonic plague what happens, that there is this spread via lymphatics. It reaches lymph nodes, and in the lymph node it multiplies. As a result, it will swell the lymph node. It will swell, it will become tense, it will become tender. Okay, the most common inguinal lymph node, it's being the most common in children's, it is the cervical or the axillary lymph node. Okay, in pneumonic plague, what happens, it happens because of the droplet transmission by the other infected person. Okay, it is the agent of bioterrorism. Now let's talk about the septicemic plague. Septicemic plague, either by pneumonic plague or either by because of the bubonic plague. As it reaches the blood stream, it causes the septicemic plague. It used to call black death. Why? Because this kind of hemorrhages, this type of hemorrhagic figures are found in the skin and the mucosa. Okay, because of which it used to call black death. Now let's talk about its the laboratory diagnosis. In the specimen collection, as according to the particular which kind of plague it is. Okay, bubonic pus fluid, in pneumonic plague, and in septicemic blood or splenic aspirate, whatever. Okay, transport medium is carry blair, I'm sorry, carry blair. Direct microscopy, when we're talking about direct microscopy, gram staining, we are having like a gram negative oval cocobacilli, and in methylene blue staining, it gives a typical septiplin appearance, as we can see over here, right? Then on the culture, in the blood culture, it forms non-hemorrhagic kind of colonies. In McConkey agar, it gives non-lactose fermenting kind of colonies. And culture, I have already told you, identification on the biochemical test when we are talking. So it's catalase positive and oxidase negative. On ICAT, it is negative for everything except at TSI, it's giving alkaline slant and acetic butt. Okay, gas is absent, H2 is absent. And yeah, for its detection, we can either detect F1 antigen, or we can find the antibodies against the F1 antigen. This F1 antigen is the capsular antigen. This is the main virulence factor for the Yersinia pestis. Okay, now for the molecular method we can take place, and as a treatment, gentamicin is currently currently being used, and superior to the streptomycin, which used to be used in previous years. Thank you very much.